My name is Doug Sayer, and I'm the president and CEO of Premier Technology. We founded the company in 1996, and our focus is engineering, design, construction management, and manufacturing. We're a vertically integrated company, so all the way from the engineering to the electrical, to the machining, to the fabrication and manufacturing, to the construction, moving the dirt, pouring the concrete, and ground up construction. The industries that we serve are the chemical and mining industries. We serve the commercial nuclear industry, pharmaceutical. We do work for the Department of Defense and the Department of Energy. So across all that broad spectrum of industry, we're able to service all those customers with the assets we have. The decision to stay and continue to expand in Idaho really is founded in the understanding and the value that we place on the workforce. They're a quality workforce that over the past few decades has been trained towards manufacturing, and they understand that. We understand that the value of that resource and its ability to execute according to our business plan is what makes us successful. It's important for us to be located here in Idaho. As you're well aware, the amount of intellectual property that's generated and created here in Idaho is extraordinary. It's one of the hot spots in the country. It's a major decision of ours to stay here and stay connected to that technology and that science as it's developed, capitalizing on the assets of the National Lab, the Center for Advanced Energy Studies, the universities that are here local. All are creators of intellectual property and new science and tech. For us to grab a hold of those opportunities and that intellectual property, whether it's a purchase or a license, and be able to deploy it, those are the things that create investment opportunities. That's where our growth is going to be rooted. A lot of times we'll have an opportunity in one of our markets to integrate two or more pieces of technology or science and solve problems for our industrial partners. We had an opportunity. Texas was recruiting us away from Idaho, and they had a very attractive package. But when we looked at the business environment here in Idaho, the low cost of energy, the business-friendly attitude that government has towards business, it was cost beneficial for us to stay here over the long term. Although the package that we received from Texas was very attractive, it was a short-term benefit. The overall cost and the ability to sustain a business without being subsidized through an incentive package was critical to us. In Idaho, we don't really go out and offer huge incentives, but people need to look at the bottom line, and they need to look at the business environment we have here, and the reduction in costs for a long period are what make it pencil out. Because Idaho is a great place to do business. There's a lot of very strong companies here. The network of the industries is very strong, and it's cohesive, and people are willing to partner and bring new businesses and team with the businesses. It's really growing very rapidly. That core of excellence or that center of excellence that's being developed here, we continue to participate in it. We realize that that's the future. The renewable energies, low cost, effective measures of deploying new energy systems, all that's being developed. When you get the right companies here participating with the assets that already exist, with the National Lab, the universities, and the other companies that are all working on those endeavors, that cohesiveness and that teaming is what's going to continue to propel that core competency and that center of excellence and develop. This will be a corridor of that kind of expertise, and once you have established that, additional intellectual properties, additional technologies will be developed, all of which those participants will be able to capitalize on. So we're staying. We wouldn't be anywhere else in the country.
You see, business owners just like you are discovering that Idaho truly does give them the opportunity at a healthy bottom line.